If you're like me, you have a lot to do all the time, and sometimes all of our work has to be done on a computer or our phones, and those devices are great for getting a lot of things done at once. But they can also be distracting because you can see all the other things that you have to do, and that can be a problem for staying focused and getting the things done that you need to get done, especially as a worship leader. So I have developed a product. This is the 5th year I think we've done it so far, and I just launched the 2025 version. It is the 2025 Worship Planner. This thing is great for multiple reasons, and I just want to give you a quick tour and talk through some of those reasons, see if it's a good fit for you. If you're interested in this, click the link down below. If you've had one in the past, if you've already had a planner, check your email because I'm going to give you a special link, special code, so you can get a little discount. Okay, right here, it's pretty self-explanatory. The cool thing about this planner is it's not connected to anything else. This is just a planner. When you download the file, I'll show you some screenshots, but you get an instructional PDF. You also get a PDF version that you can download into any PDF reader. And then you get a GoodNotes version. And this is what I'm going to be using today because it has hyperlinks. Hyperlinks. Jimmy, what are hyperlinks? Well, I'll show you. You can get an Apple Pencil or a inexpensive knockoff like I have here. I think this was like $30 on Amazon. And yeah. It says get started here. Let's get started. Takes you to the first page. There are some instructions. Hey, these tabs are unique to each month. So these tabs across the top are unique to each month. And then over here we have each month coming down the side. And then we have some extra tabs down here, some extra spots for notes. So to get back to this page, and then some stickers, and I'll show you how to use those as well. So let's just go to 2025 January. Boom. Month at a glance. Every single month will have a month at a glance. You can go all the way down to September 2025, and it's dated for you already. Immediately you can see the calendar, which is great. But at the bottom here, you can also do wins and losses for last month, and then what to do more or do less this month to make this month even better. In GoodNotes, you can use your pencil to navigate around, or you can hit the draw icon and you get this menu up here where you will no longer be navigating, you will be writing or highlighting or erasing, whatever you choose to do. So I'm gonna select the pencil, I'm gonna select my color, I'm gonna pick black. You can also adjust like the thickness, and you can zoom in and stuff and say I'm on vacation. Let's say vacation. Woohoo! Smiley face. And then I need to remember that I have rehearsal. And let's pick a fun color. Pink. And let's make this thick. That's too thick. Rehearsal begins on the 8th. Last month, Christmas. Let's pick a Christmas color. Wins. Christmas was great. Christmas Eve service was a huge win. I don't know, it's not Christmas Eve yet when I'm recording this video. Hopefully it will be. Now, if I want to continue navigating, I will hit that draw button again, and we can look at what each month holds. So week 1, I give you tasks. So you have these boxes for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, back to Sunday, and then meeting notes in case you have a meeting that day. I also like to help and think through the liturgy or the service flow of the coming week. And so I have these boxes leading into one another. Like you could put special songs in here that you are planning, or different elements in your service that you really want to make sure get in this particular week for this upcoming Sunday. And again, this is week 1. Week 2 has the same thing. So they're all unique to each other. If we were to go back to week 1, down here at the bottom, I also have some prompts just to kind of help us worship leaders stay on track. Plan ahead, schedule, band members. We always need that. Set list selection, liturgy planning, and then some other things. I have room for you to make your own list. Volunteer resources. If you know me, if you've seen any of my videos about volunteering resources, they need an MP3. They need a chord chart. They need position-specific notes like electric guitar 1, you play this. Electric guitar 2, you play that. Speaking prep, our call to worship, spoken transitions, prayers. Boom, have we prepared those? It's kind of like a to-do list. Now, week 1 through 4 are all the same. This pastor tab here helps us think through the pastoral nature of our job. So our call to worship ideas. This is where we can write down like maybe some themes that we are thinking through. Week 1, I want to talk about post-Advent or something like that. In week 2, I want to talk about humility. In week 3, I want to talk about something. And there's even spaces, I mean, you can zoom in and like literally write it down. Some of us like to write instead of type all the time. It's kind of refreshing. It jogs our mind. It helps us be creative. What was I about to write? I don't know. Let me erase that. Go up to the eraser tab, and you can erase. There's also cool things like if you want to box something and you hold it, it'll like turn into the shape that you drew, which I didn't really draw a good box there. But you see what you can do there. People I need to connect with. This one's huge for me because my heart is to connect with people, but there's a lot of people to connect with sometimes, and I forget. So I can use this to just jot down their name real quick. Like Mike, supposed to meet with him soon. Evan, Drew, my wife with a little heart. Over here at the top, we have ideas of songs to introduce. We're always thinking about new songs. Here are some of the ideas. Not every idea you have for a new song should be sung. You can watch my videos about like how we pick out songs and the best way to build a song library if you want. Check that out down below. But these are some songs like, what's a new song? I don't even know. I haven't planned enough new songs yet, so I need to use this. Prayers and speaking transitions. I'm a big fan of planning those ahead of time, or at least having an idea of something I want to say, and this is where you can write that down. At the bottom, scriptures and other readings that we might want to do. So like on week 2, we always read a creed. So is this week the Apostles' Creed or Nicene? Let's just write that down. Go back up here. Lead your team. What do we need to know to lead our teams? Well, we have a to-do list. There's a bunch of things we always have to do. There's some scheduling notes, some resourcing notes, some audition notes. Who are we auditioning? Rehearsal devotions. I'm a big fan of using that time. Now, I don't use rehearsal or being in the band as a small group, but we always have some sort of devotion or a challenge or some way I can bring their hearts to think about worship and not just like what they're doing. And so I'm a big fan of rehearsal devotions. And then stage layout and design. I can think about who's going to go where and just draw our stage. So our stage kind of looks like this. I'm going to be like AG here, keys here. Oh, you know what? I want to use the lasso tool and just move that real quick. I'm going to put keys in the back. And I'm going to put drums right here. Or I could just write people's names. Whatever. However you want to use it. Create. There's just spots to be creative. So songwriting ideas. Creative elements to think through that are coming up for like Easter or Christmas. Seasonal plans. And then we have a place to set goals. So you can write down your goals, put action steps, deadlines, immediate needs to make sure you get your goals down, future purchases. I even have a little for you financial people, like the item I bought, a PO, the date, the amount, to keep track of all the things you're spending each month. A habit tracker at the bottom, so you can say I want to read my Bible, I want to pray, I want to make sure that my chord charts are updated, I want to do push-ups, whatever it is, you can do the habit tracker down there. Then we have notes for each month that you can just space to take notes. Maybe you want to use this while you're listening to the sermon, so you know, like maybe something you want to connect with later. Then we have extra notes. It's kind of like this grid, maybe for drawing some things. See, I think there are a few pages of extra notes. This button takes you back home. This button is pretty fun. Stickers. And so let me show you how to use stickers. So use that lasso tool that I showed you before. You can kind of lasso an item and then long press and copy it. That way it stays there. And then we can go back to our month in January and long press and paste. Boom. And there it is. I can move it around anywhere I want. I can resize it. I can make it big. Let's just set it right there and write on it. Oh, drum lights. I just built a new drum cage and we still have yet to put the drum lights up because a little bracket doesn't fit. So I don't want to forget that. Don't forget the drum lights. So you can use stickers that way. There's a bunch of different styles. I handmade these stickers. Just use the lasso tool. Long press. Copy. Go back to your month. Let's just say when I pastor people I need to connect with, I'm going to long press, paste, boom, and I can move this around. Don't forget Mike. Boom, then it's there, and you can write on top of it. You can do different things. You can undo, just like that. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Now let me take you over to the computer and show you what you get when you download the file. All right, so if you go to heyworshipleader.com, if you were aware of the whole, I just recently switched my website over, and if it didn't affect you, that's great. But if it did, I'm sorry. But it all should be fixed by now. You can go over, you can sign in, which is my stuff. So if you've purchased things at Hey Worship Leader, this is not a website tour. Go over to the store. And then there are some big buttons here. Let's go down to planners. This takes us to the planner page. This looks better. When I was editing, I noticed that the visuals of my iPad in person are way more vibrant than they are through like the way I was color grading, and also that camera wasn't set up very well. This is the 2025 worship planner. Oh, I still have 2024 right there. I'll probably fix that by the time you see it. But anyways, this is the website. You can kind of scroll through here and see. You also get the 5 subject Worship Leader Notebook, which is just an extra place to take notes, and it's like 5 different subjects, and they're all integrated, different pages in there as well. I still have 2024. I'm just telling you, I'm just updating stuff. But this is what it looks like. You just saw it. It's there. There's the stickers. Boom. So you get them both, and when you download it, let's go ahead and download it. I'm gonna put in my coupon code. Then you check out, and then you receive an email right here, and it says download the planner. You click on it, and it immediately downloads. Now, once it's done downloading, you'll get 3 different folders. There's the 5 subject notebook right there. And each of these have you have 3 files. So you have your PDF instructions, which you kind of see right there. You have the master, which is a PDF download, meaning you can just open it up on your computer. The hyperlinks work, as you can see. You can go to lined paper or dotted paper, whatever. But if you want to be able to like use the stickers and stuff, then you have to open the GoodNotes version and download that on your iPad. I also give you a landscape version. I used to sell this separately, but now it's all just in the bundle. But basically, if you want to see things landscape like that, you can do that as well. Or you can just upload the portrait version, which is the one we were just looking at together. But there are your instructions. Instructions, regular PDF. If your software doesn't, if you're not into GoodNotes, GoodNotes does cost money. And if you just want to do it on your computer, you can do that. Or you can also use, and it's in the instructions, but you can use like Notability and several other note-taking apps. But that's what you get. I hope this resource is helpful for you if you want to grab it. The link will be down below. Again, if you've purchased a previous version, check your email because I'm going to send you a discount code. Thank you guys for watching. Share it with someone you think would benefit from it, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.